Hi everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm actually doing pretty good. I know I haven't updated in 2 weeks, but it's been busy. Lots of working, and I've had a quiz and a test in the last 2 weeks. And the quiz was about, what was it about? Um, I don't even remember what it was about. But when I was taking it, I really didn't feel comfortable about it. Um, I just felt like I didn't have enough, I didn't study enough. I think you just always feel like that in nursing school. You just don't feel like you study enough. But yeah, so when I was taking it, I was like, oh, okay, I don't feel good about this at all. All right, let me just finish this and I'll pick it up on the next test, and then there's the final, and I'll be all right. And I turned it in and, waited for her to post the grades. And I got an 85 on that quiz, and I was like, I didn't believe it. Like, I seriously didn't believe it because I felt like I got a 60 on the test, like, seriously. And I got an 85, and I didn't even really believe it when she passed back the quiz for us to review. Um, but I got an 85. And then we had a test last week, and again, I didn't feel like it was all the electrolytes and the acid base, and that is a tough subject or subjects to study and understand and get it all down in a week. And so I was like, "Ooh, I don't know about this one. This is tough. I don't know." Um, And so I was like, I figured out my grade that I was like, okay, even if I get a 60 on this test, I will still be passing, and then I'll just have to rock it on the final. So she posted the grades about the test, and I got a 76, which is passing. Oh my God. And right now, in theory, I'm doing good in clinical, but in theory, I have an 80, which is good because you need 75 to pass on to the next round. And so I'm still good passing standing, so woohoo. Um, so now just on to study diabetes, and we're about to go on spring break, so I have a lot of time to study diabetes and hopefully understand all of that, and then study for the final, which is cumulative. It will be, diabetes and S-base and fluid and electrolytes and blood and all that stuff. So less studying to be done about that. And diabetes is a huge chapter. I don't know about you guys, but the diabetes on the care of patients with diabetes mellitus is 54 pages. So it's a chunk. But she actually explained it in class. She explained it really well, so that we felt like, okay, that's how insulin works. That's what insulin does to the blood, and that's how diabetes works. I mean, just the very tip of the iceberg. That's all that was. The very tip of the iceberg of diabetes, because all the insulins you gotta know, and the diabetes is, don't get diabetes. Watch your diet. Watch your exercise. Don't get diabetes. What else? So clinical has been good. I actually had a really good day in clinical today. I'm sorry, I'm fidgety. Sorry, I keep moving, but I'm fidgety. Um, yeah, clinical's been going really well, and actually, I passed meds today, and my patient, I gave her 2 insulin injections and her heparin shot and all of her meds, and it was very nice. It was good, and I felt more confident than I did the first time giving a heparin shot. Like, I knew what to do, giving the heparin shot the second time, so it's good. And actually, on my way to give my heparin shot, my teacher, your teacher has to come with you. She said, you're doing very well, Christina. So that was really nice to hear, and I was like, kind of on a high after that. And actually got all my clinical assignments are done, so now I can just kind of focus on my patients and making sure that they get their meds. And actually, after this week, we only have we have 2 more clinicals, but really only one where we're going to be doing patient care. They might do something on the last day, but I think the last day will just be us thanking the nurses for their time and their help and thanking the floor, and so we'll see. Um, so yeah, so it's going good, still going good. Just have a lot of studying to do, and I'm working a lot, which is tough to find a proper balance because depending on when I work, depends, determines how much study time I have, and I feel like I wish I got more morning shifts instead of the morning shift is like 6:45 to 3, but most of the time I do 3 to 9:15, which I definitely prefer the morning shift because like if I work at 3 o'clock, it's like I always have that looming over my head that I have to go to work soon. I have to go to work soon, so I just don't feel like I have a lot of time to do much else, um, but I just have to. I know I keep saying it, but I have to learn how to balance and learn how to really follow a schedule that I set for myself. I just get easily distracted. Um, but other than that, oh, it was my birthday last week, on Tuesday, April 12th, and I'm 28 now. And I got some good stuff. Actually, one of my presents is right here because I have it up. Do you guys remember this show? Yeah, the complete animated series. I loved this show back in the day. And then what else? I got the Kindle, of course. I got that early, and I love my Kindle. It's a Kindle is actually a good study tool, believe it or not. You can put PDFs on it. I found out. So I do my notes, and I can turn those. Actually, I think my brother said you could do uh, documents. So you can put those on there too. Um, But if I can figure that out, I could put my notes on my Kindle and take those with me. But also, I bought a book for my Kindle called Medical Surgical Nursing Demystified, and that's a really cool book. It breaks the diseases and disorders by system, and then like if you go under cardiovascular system, and you'll have coronary artery disease and congestive heart failure, and it breaks it down and tells you what went wrong, and signs and symptoms and nursing interventions and treatments and all that good stuff. So I mean, even that's good for studying on the go. um, what else? Oh, the I found that a good tool to understanding fluid and electrolyte and acid-base balances is the Reviews and Rationales Pretal book. My favorite series. Um, that's actually good. Like I think when I was reading the chapter on acid base, um, I think I understood what was going on. I obviously still don't have it down. Still, I still have to. That's tough. I mean, even nurses. Like I asked Scott's mom, who's been a nurse for I don't know 20 years or yeah, wow. I don't want to say. Um, but I asked on Facebook, I was like, I need some tips on how to study fluid and electrolyte and acid base balance. And she's like, that stuff is still kicking my ass. So, I mean, I guess you just learn as you go, and you get it as you practice and study and all that. But that'll be tough for the rest of my life. So that's it. I will see you guys next time. I'll probably see you in another 2 weeks because I'll be in spring break next week. So I will see you guys next time. Study hard. Keep in it. We can do it. And congratulations to Nurse Nicole. She graduated, and she put the little video up on her pinning ceremony. So with lots of luck and lots of studying, that'll be me and everybody else someday. So keep your head up, keep in the game, and study hard. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.